This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. In the last session, I quickly covered on optimized story designs, right? So optimized story is going forward. So we'll be using optimized story uh, in, in all upcoming sessions. Okay. So optimized design experience. Uh, it contains both your classic story options and also analytic application options. And also it supports you scripting, everything. Okay. But in the class in optimized story, you don't see some story building options, like some story options were not supported here. You see some features were not supported in optimized design experience, like grid page is not supported, smart discovery is not supported, smart grouping is not supported, some smart features are not supported, explorer, examine, and few geomaps. These are like few
Sir, I can't hear you.
Just speaking.
guys, can you hear me up? So there was small glitch.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so it doesn't contain few classic story building options, which I mentioned earlier. So going forward, I'll be using all optimized design experience. But it also contains your all analytic application options and also your scripting capabilities. Okay, I'll be covering them as well. So here you see, guys. So means we are now completely moving into one object reporting. So means so going forward, we will not be using any analytic applications. No classic analytic applications will be used. We are now into one single object reporting, that is optimized design experience. And also, guys, we can also convert your classic design stories into we can also convert our classic design stories into optimized. I think I lost some data here. Maybe I'll take story of previous batch, classic story. Here you see there is a classic design story. Let me I'll do one thing. Let's do a copy paste of the story. I'll say copy the story. Copy to If I go to our folder under business intelligence, you see there is a story, retail stores and a sales. Okay, I go on to the edit mode of this story. So here I go. So generally, the story settings are not stored. In the save, you have an option to convert your classic design experience stories into optimized design experience. So in general, we always have an option to convert our classic designs reporting into optimized design. So for suppose, imagine you have a requirement where you built a classic story, fine. Then you got some additional requirement where you need 2 to 3 widgets more, out of which one is very complex and we need to write a script there. But classic story doesn't support a script. Earlier days, what we used to do is we used to redesign everything in analytic application and add that widget in that analytic application. Lot of rework. Or we used to convince the users that this part will give it in story and that part will give it in analytic application. Okay, but now what we can do, you can simply convert your classic design story into optimized design and add the complex widget in the optimized design mode. Simple, very simple. Okay, so that's a big advantage of having a one object reporting optimized design, and we can easily convert a classic stories into an optimized design. You know, there is an option, let's say, convert optimized design experience. I pick that option. Okay, converted page responsiveness might not be totally identical to classic ones. You need to adjust the layout afterwards. That's fine. The blocking features will prevent you converting until they are removed from unsupported features, permanently lost after the conversion. Because few features are not supported in the optimized, so they will be unavailable. Okay. So to choose, keep your current story, convert and save as. To convert the copy of an original story. So you have an option convert. If you choose convert, guys, it will override the existing story. If you say convert and save as, it will create a new version. So your classic version will be there and also an optimized version will also be there. See guys, blocking and won't be available. Grid page is not available in your optimized version. Clock widget is not available. Error bar is not available. Explorer is not available. Okay. Okay. So these are unsupported and won't be available in your optimized version. So this is unsupported for now, but will be added at later time. So they are now planning to add smart grouping. So if you want to learn more, you want to see what features are not supported in optimized design experience, here you can say this. You know, here say restrictions and features that are not supported in optimized design experience. Guys, you see, batch export with story filter, not available. Device preview, not available. Export to Google Slides, not available. You see, I exported to PPT. There you see an option will export to Google Slides. That feature is also not available. PDF export with scale measures across pages, that is also not available. Pin to home is not available. Unauthorized data models not available. That's fine. This is in data modeling phase. So here, these are more important. Unsupported features in visualization. Okay. Blended visualizations. This is fine. Blended visualization in the sense, you remember guys, I take one measure from one data model, another measure from another data model and combine. As shown in predictive analytics, you remember, that is not available. Heat map charts are not available. Okay, in the geomaps, heat map charts are not available. These are time series charts with timestamp dimension is not available. Smart grouping is not available. Time series forecasting is not available. These are few unsupported APIs, guys. You can actually see. Error bars are not available. Examine is not available. Explorer and Explorer related APIs are not available. Okay, there are a few options which are not available. Even grid page is not available. Smart grouping is not available. Okay, input task is a uh, planning thing that is also not available. Legacy value driver, we are anyway not using legacy value driver, so it's not an issue. So there are, you see, few things were not available in uh, optimized design. Is there very minute options you can ignore. Major is grid page not available, and some smart features are not available. And few options like examine, comment widgets, sorry, clock widgets, they are not available. Okay, so few options which actually impacts your reporting performance are not available in optimized design experience. In my case, the grid page is not supported, clock widget is not supported, error bar is not supported, and explorer is not supported. That's fine. Even smart grouping is not supported, but will be added at later time. That's okay. Let's see. I don't see a convert option here. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, guys, we need to remove the blocking features to be removed from the story and before conversions. In this case, I need to go to the grid page. So guys, you cannot convert any classic story with grid page, so you need to remove the grid page first. Okay, and anyway, in analytic reporting, as we don't use grid pages, right? So we always make use of response or canvas page in analytic reporting. Only we use this grid page in the operational reporting. So I go here. Let's delete this up. Save this story. There we go. Here now you see an option called convert to optimized design experience. So these will be unsupported and reviewed. So you have an option convert and convert plus save as. I want to create it as a new story. So I say convert and save as. It will take some time. Guys, now you are into optimized design experience. It has converting your story. Now you're in optimized, but this clock widget is not enabled. Here you see this widget is not loaded. And in the cross sales analysis page, so this is not loaded because smart grouping is not supported. See, Scatterplot chat is supported, but not the smart grouping. Okay. Here you see these two widgets are error bar based, so that is not supported. Error bar option is not supported here, right? The widgets which contain some unsupported features, they will not be loaded. Remaining all widgets will be loaded. Okay, makes sense. Optimized design experience. Anyone any questions on it? So you can convert your classic design stories into optimized stories as well.
So Satya time series is okay, right? Like we don't have any issue, but I think it's also graded out here.
Time series is no, it's not graded out, man. It's showing the data.
Okay, okay.
Series chat. See guys, you say same options in optimized design experience also, but in a different way. You see them in a different way. So story preferences we set in one way like that. So there are different way of doing the thing. So here you see edit mode. Now you see there is a filter panel. If I open the filter panel, you see the filter panel. Otherwise, you do filter panel like okay, this is filter panel. Okay, here you see there is a left side panel and right side panel. You go to any widget, select any widget. Here you pick the option right side panel. There we have an in classic design experience, guys. We have the option as designer. Here we don't have an option as designer. Okay, Instead, we call it as right side panel here. Both are same. If I open classic story, I'm just giving a difference between classic and optimized design story. So if I switch on to the edit mode, so this is your classic story. Okay. So guys, you go to the widget and you have a designer option here, right? So here, instead of designer, we call it as right side panel. If I click on right side panel, see the same tabs, guys, builder and styling tabs here. Here you see builder tab and a styling tab, but different. You see it in different way. So there you see all the types of chats directly. Okay, but here you see uh, the chats in this format. Okay, I choose the type of chat as time series. Choose your chat, then pick your account, date, dimension, color accounts if you want. There is a measure input control. This is the color pattern you can give. This is your color palettes. You see a bit different. That's it. Filter category, chat add-ons. Okay. You want to add any reference line, tooltip measures, hyperlinks, cross calculations. You can see the options here itself. Custom add-ons. Like uh, this is like script-based add-on. Okay. Chat properties. So these all are the chat properties you have. Then you have styling tab here. So generally in optimized design experience case, we can give name for the chats also. This is chat number 27, 28 like this, you see, right? You can give a name for the chat because when we use in the scripting, for suppose I'm writing the script, I should, for suppose I would like to write a script on this visualization. So I should give some name to this visualization, right? So that I can use that name in the script part. Why we give names for all the chats and tables in optimized design experiences so that we can use them in the scripting part. Okay. As of now, I'm not scripting, so I'm not giving any names as such. Size, position, widget, background colors, borders, same story, guys. Data points, okay, fonts, numeric points, legends, everything is same. Only thing you see extra is you give the ID. Okay, you give the name for each and every chat. So that is what you see as a right side panel. You see an extra option called left side panel, guys. An extra option called left side panel, which is not available in your classic design, where you see you want to add any chat, table, input control directly to the page, you can add it from the left side panel itself. If you want to insert anything, you see the same options here also. You see the same insert options in the left side panel. Okay, here you see, if you open the left side panel, so whatever you have in insert, you see the same options here, and you want to insert anything. Okay, you want to insert anything, you can insert directly from the left side panel instead of using an insert option. Okay, the insert and left side panel both are same in the assets. Then you have an option called outline. In the outline, you see how many pages we have. In the outline, guys, see all the pages and all the chats that are present in different pages. Page 1, sales analysis. Okay, if I open the page 1, it has got lane 1, lane 2, it has got input control, chat 1 to 6. Okay, chat 1, image 1, 3, chat 3, chat 4, chat 5, input control 3. There is a clock widget you see in this lane. You see different lanes and what widgets are available in different lanes. The outline, you see all the assets, all the widgets that we create. In the assets, you see what we can create, what we can insert into the page. In the outline, you see what exactly we create. Okay, guys, you just explore. I asked you to explore the optimized design experience because similar options. And you want to write any scripting here, guys. What are the scripts you written? You can see them here. You want to write any script, you want to create any page, you can add it here also. Add pages, add script. Okay, so I'll surely write some scripting so that you understand this. So we have left side panel and right side panel, guys. So whatever you want to insert, you see in the assets, and whatever the pages we have, you see in the outline panel. Okay, you want to run some script on page 1, you have an option called edit script here. Here you see, go to page 1, run the script here, edit script. Okay, on any widget you want to do some, for suppose, on this location analysis page, on advanced options page, on the time series chat, I would like to run some script. That is chat 27, right? I go to chat 27. Here there is an option called edit script, and I can write some script on this chat on selecting the chat or result change. I said I go select on the chat, and here I can write some script. Okay, you can run scripts on anything. Okay, here you can write your own JavaScript, which will do all your customization. Here I can say go close this. So like this, we can run some scripts also on the chats. Okay, I'll show you. I'll do script-based reporting so that you understand the script-based reporting completely. Okay, clear, guys. That is the left side panel. You have an extra option of left side panel here. You close the left side panel, you see this. If you open the right side panel, it is a designer tab. Left side panel contains what you can insert into the pages and outline. In the assets, you can see what we can insert. In the outline, you see what pages we created, what widgets we created, and you want to run any script on any widget, you can run it there from the outline. We can run it from the outlines. We can add the scripts, write the scripts on any chats on from the outline. So this left side panel is majorly used in scripting component. As you see, we majorly use left side panels when we go for scripting. Okay. So then here, so this is it, left side panel, right side panel. Remaining options are same, guys. You see in the file, you see save as, template, sharing options, and some story settings like story details, query settings. There is some kind of presentation settings also, extra time settings and presentation settings, 2 extra options. If I go on to the presentation setting, okay, you can build your own presentation, guys. Okay, I'll do one thing. So how do we present it? We have this new feature, guys. This is a new feature recently added, like 1 week back, I think. Okay, so I'm going for a new topic. So where I would like to show, present my sales analysis first. Once this page is presented, then I would like to present location analysis, add subtopic. it is. In that I add location analysis. I just add 2 pages. Let's just save the story. I'll show you how your presentation works. I'll show it. I created a presentation. I'll show how it works. You have this, you all know these options. Okay. Toolbar, that's okay. Time options are not there. In the edit, guys, you have an undo, redo, data refresh, copy, copy to, paste, paste overall values. So here you see the classic design in the file. You have story settings, story details, preferences, query settings, etc. Here also you have same story settings, guys. Story details, query settings, same options. Okay. Then here you have save in the save as template, save export. Here also you have save as templates. Okay, and share. Here you also have the same options. Okay, I have the save option, save. Copy paste, copy to paste, paste or oral values only. Here they are present in edit options. They are present in here. Copy to duplicate, paste, paste oral values. You have an undo redo also because you do scripting. We make use of this undo and redo in the scripting. Why we have 2 extra options? We use them in the script. And you want to do any data refresh. Okay, and configure auto data refresh here. Here also you have that setting. Maybe in the data, you have refresh configure auto data refresh. You have same options here also. You see it in edit mode, that's it. Okay, same story. Then insert, what we can insert. You can see here. Here also you have insert, what we can insert. We have same options here also. As chats, tables, input controls, text box, button, same options. But you have some extra options like filter lines, checkbox groups, etc. Text inputs, extra option. These three folders, guys, like inputs and controls, text inputs, and containers. These options will not be seen in classic design story. These are extra options in the optimized design experience, and also button option. Then you see planning options like data action trigger, multi-action trigger, BBC planning sequence trigger. You have the same here also. Value tree driver. Here you have planning trigger. This planning trigger contains data action trigger, multi-action trigger, and planning sequence trigger. All 3 options are present in this one trigger only. Okay. And then you have others. In the others, you see geomaps, images, shapes, symbols, RSS readers, R visualizations, value driver tree, web page, etc. Here you see the options directly like RSS reader, web page integration, R visualization, symbol. These all were seen directly here. Here they all will be present in others folder. They all will be present in others folder. Okay, simple. So in the insert options are very much same, but you see extra 3 more folders, 3 extra folders and extra options in optimized design when compared to a classic story. So I'm going to make use of them when I do a script-based reporting. In script-based reporting, I'll make use of checkbox group, drop downs, filter lines, radio button group, list box. I'll use everything, guys. I'll use buttons. I'll use input area, text area, input fields. I'll use all of them. I'll use page book, tab strips, etc., etc. Okay. I'll use all of these options when I do a script-based reporting. Once the planning is completed, guys, I'll do script-based reporting and make use of all these options. All right. So here in the tools, then you see tools. Here also you see tools. You see few options in the tools, but here, guys, generally in classic design experience, you have story mode and data mode. In the data mode, we add the data models, link the dimensions, etc. Right? But in optimized design, we don't have a data mode at all. We don't have a data mode. I don't have a mode. In the tools itself, you see add new data, where you can add the model. add new data, you can see what models were added. You want to add new model, you can add, click this option, you can add a new model. So whatever we do in the data mode will be seen in the first three options, like edit prompts, link variables, etc., and link dimensions. So these first three options were seen in the data mode of a classic story. In optimized story, you see these options directly in the tools itself. Okay, same look and feel, guys, because you already know the reporting features. Just go and explore your optimized design story, create your own optimized design story so that you understand this optimized design story much better. Okay, then you see same options like chat scaling, conditional formatting, formula bar, value lock management, same options here. Smart discovery is not enabled, not supported. Here you see the same options, guys. Smart discovery, conditional formatting, chat scaling, formula bar, value lock management, cell to uncell, cell references and formula, same option. Same options used. We have an option called performance optimization also. An extra option in optimized design is performance optimization. Analyze script performance in view time. So generally we can analyze how your script is running. So how much time your script is taking time, how much time your script is taking in the view mode, in the view time. Okay, if I analyze this, it will switch to the view mode. This is your view mode. This is your filter line, navigation. This is your presentation, guys. See, I created a presentation, right? First topic is sales analysis. That I have a new topic, location analysis. This is your presentation, how you view your presentation. What are the filters applied? Refresh, data refresh, page, previous topic or new topic. Okay, you want to enable the comment mode also. Enable, disable comment. Detach your story. This is how you see it in full screen. This one also you can. The menu also you can open the menu, close the menu. So this is like view mode presentation. Okay, so here you see all the options. Performance optimization I'll show you. Then you have format, guys. You have an extra option called format. Here all in format you see layouts and device preview. In form, so guys, data options are already there. These data options are already present in tools. So you see in the tools itself, I have edit prompts and link dimensions. Okay, whatever you see here in data that were available in the tools itself. Okay. Then you have format. There you have layouts and device preview. Here you have layout. Okay. If it is a responsive page, you see device preview also. The format you see layouts. Then you have themes, guys. So generally, you didn't see the story preferences, right? So this is your story preference. So in normal classic design story, you see the story preferences under file, under story settings, you see story preferences. But whereas in optimized story, the most important change is you see it in format, theme, set the preference. If you click on the preferences, edit your preferences. You see canvas responsive pages, pop-ups, thresholds. You see preferences, you can set the preferences for everything. I'm not setting it as of now. So you see the story preferences under theme, under preferences. Then you have multiple themes, guys. Like you have a light theme, you have a dark themes. This is like an extra option in optimized design. If I go for light theme, this is your light theme, light. Or here in the themes, browse for more themes. Go to the catalog. Themes in the sense, I don't see any themes here. Means I need to first create a template theme, guys, and then use it up. I don't have any theme, that's okay. You want to create your own theme? Okay. Guys, means you can give some background color to a canvas page, background color to a responsive page, and create it as your theme, save it as a theme so that, okay.
Satya, is it like a template for stories like that?
Absolutely, it's a template. So default for canvas page. I give this color. And for responsive page, I give a radiant, vertical direction. Save it as a theme. So you can set your all things and save it as a theme. Scroll down. Currency. Then you go to widget settings. Maybe you can give some in this theme. I create a theme saying that for chats, standard palette is this. Let's give all borders 2 pixel width. Checkbox button groups read about. You just give all the settings to different things for images. Okay. All borders with 1 pixel width for input controls. Collapse input control and expanded input control. Collapse input control. The border I give it as black, 1 pixel width. Expanded also I give all borders with 1 pixel width. So like this, I give different folders, input fields, list boxes, page book, pan, R widget, tables. I have tables also. The tables, I give the font as Times New Roman. That means all tables will be in this font. Default threshold font is color value. The table border is, let's add all borders with 2 pixels. Text box also. I give a different font or something like this. and let's add all borders. 1 pixel. So I just create theme, right? So I just give all the details and say save as a theme. Okay. Create as a new theme. So I'm creating this as a theme. So that if I apply this theme to my story, so I can apply this theme to all the stories, guys. Okay. So you will get them in that format now. So that theme means you can create one theme and apply it to multiple things. Means you can set one story preferences. It is like your themes is nothing but setting a story preference, right? Instead of setting the same preference for all the stories, you can simply upload the theme. Okay, that is one advantage you have here. Okay, you see these themes in format page. So in general, you see the story preferences in file classic mode, in file settings, but you see them in theme here. Okay, I applied the standard reporting theme. You can change your theme also. You can create your own themes. If you have more themes, you can browse also, or you can set your own preference. If you're not good with the themes, you set your own preference. You can also edit CSS, guys. This is for scripting part. For front-end scripting, we use edit CSS script there. I'll cover in the scripting phase. Then in the view mode, okay, in the view, you want to see the left side panel, right side panel, info panel. If I click on info panel, you'll see the info panel. Then filter panel, advanced mode, device preview bar. Okay, I want to see these options. Okay, by default, you see these options. You see three more extra options like filter panel. If I don't want to see the filter panel in the view mode, you don't see the filter panel. That is disabled. Enable filter panel, enable. Advanced mode is enabled right now. So if you want to script, switch on the advanced mode. If you don't script, switch off the advanced mode. In this case, I'm not having any script. I switch off the advanced mode. I switch off the advanced mode here. Okay, I cannot write any custom logic in this optimized design story. So if I go to the left side panel, if you switch off the advanced mode and go to the left side panel, in the outline, you cannot write any script. Here you see there is no scripting option. In the outline, you cannot write any script. Okay. If you switch off the advanced mode, you cannot write any script. Switch on the advanced mode, you can write the scripts. So this story, I don't need any scripting, so I switch off the advanced mode, filter panel. Then here there is a device preview bar. If I click on the device preview bar, okay, here you can choose your device. If you enable the device preview and choose your device as Android, generic phone, this is how it look. Okay. So if I just go come out of device preview. So here I'll go auto option. If I say auto, it will change according to the device. To go for an auto option, it will change according to the device. You don't need to set your device. Okay, so you have a device preview. Generally, we have this device preview in the format. The format I have device preview, but in optimized design story, device preview is ready made there. We have left side panel, right side panel, filter panel, advanced mode, and device preview. 5 options here. Okay, undo, redo. This is like undo. This is redo. In the scripting, we use this. In the edit options, you have undo, redo, right? You have them. Then you have data refresh here. So whatever we have in the edit data refresh, you have the same option available here also. Okay, edit prompts. Here you see in the tools, you have edit prompts, right? You have the edit prompts here by default. In the format, we have edit CSS, right? That option is available here. Few options are readily available here. Okay, clear, guys? And here, this is a present mode. I created a presentation, right? You remember the story settings? I created presentation settings. Here you have an option called present mode. If I click on present mode, okay. First, let me save this story. guys, my strong suggestion is go and build some stories on optimized design. You already have employee travel analysis dashboard, right, which was created in classic design, right? Try to create it similar story in optimized design so that you understand this. So what are the stories I already built? Some big stories we built, right? So please try to create them as part of an optimized design story so that you understand it clearly. Because guys, in planning, I'll not build visualizations in the planning. I'll majorly use tabular formats only in the planning. Okay, in the planning, I majorly work on tabular formats, tables, because in the plan data we rarely do some visualization. We do visualizations there also, but majorly we deal through tables. Okay, table means showcasing the data in a tabular format. So you don't really see me using optimized design options again and again. You want to be comfortable in optimized story. Okay, just try recreating some of our classic stories. Like we created a retail sales story, right, on best run juice model. Try to create it as an optimized version. Try to recreate the same. Okay, in optimized. Try to recreate your employee travels dashboard as an optimized story. Try recreating. Okay, my strong suggestion, so that you will be much familiar with the optimized design option. Okay, so now I go on to the present mode. Okay, so this is your present mode, guys. Okay, exit full screen. There is an option to come back. Detach. This is your presentation. Go to the next topic. Okay, so guys, generally, if you want to present this in form of a PPT to the users, generally we present like this. The next topic like that. It's like a presentation, guys. It's more like a presentation. Somewhere I have an option to go back. So exit full screen again, you will be back to your normal story. So this is like your presentation mode. You have a presentation mode extra. So guys, generally this presentation mode is available in digital boardroom. Generally, we have this presentation mode in digital boardroom, guys. You remember in digital boardroom, I told you, right, we can set up a meeting agenda, we can set up the topics in the meeting agenda and present it to the high level managers. But now, as most of the organizations were not inclined to use digital boardroom because it comes with extra cost, what SAP is doing is now they introduced a new option in optimized design story, that is present mode. In the present mode, you can add some slides, create one topic, add few slides in the topic, okay, and then present it to the users in form of it's like a PPT presentation. Like it's like you're presenting some kind of a PPT. Okay. All right. That is how your present mode work. Okay. So like guys, you understanding, right? This difference between classic and optimized design. So look and feel, there are few changes here and there, few extra options like themes. There are few extra options here and there. Okay, like especially the extra option we have is in form of themes, preferences and themes. Left side panel, which is not there in classic design story, it is there in optimized. Scripting, we have an advanced mode and scripting we can do here. Remaining options are almost same. And in the insert options, we have some additional options like filter controls, text inputs and containers. Anyway, I didn't use them yet. Okay, these are extra options we have in analytic, in optimized design. The format, we have themes options that was not there. Okay, we have left side panel, etc., etc. Filter panel is there in classic also. Fine. Then guys, if you go to the optimized design story, you have an option called view mode. Okay. The view mode, you can open the view mode in the current tab by default or new tab. Okay. But suppose if I want to see the view mode in a new tab, so change your default to new tab. I change my default setting to new tab. So if I click on view, it will open my view mode in a new tab. So my uh, edit mode is still present as is, and it will open the view mode in a new tab. Okay, if you use the option current tab, your edit mode will be gone and it will open new mode there. Okay. So this is one extra option you have in optimized designs. Okay, so you see this in view mode. Now this is a view mode, guys. Okay, this is how your view mode look. The file you have save as option or export the data. This is view mode. Okay, you can export the data. So means end users can also export the data in form of PDF or a PPT. You don't say Google slide option. This is not available in optimize. Means in classic story, if you pick on the option export, you have three options there. Classic story has three options like PDF, Google slide and PowerPoint. But here you have PDF and PowerPoint. There is no Google slide option. If you want to export, you can export. End users can also export this. Beauty here is they can save this as a new story and create some options there. They can share this with the other users also, but generally we restrict the users. Means, but suppose we restricted with few developers, few managers, and they want to share this story with some other managers in the team. Okay, they can also share that. Okay, they can also share. Okay, to other users in the team, in their team. For that, they have to have like full control access, guys. They have a full control access, then they can share it with other users also. If they don't have full control access, or they don't have like view access here, you remember, guys, when I worked on sharing options. Let me just work on the sharing option. Okay, the sharing options. So I given full control to this team. So means if I go custom, if this share option is enabled, this share option is enabled for a particular manager, he can share with his colleagues. If this option is not enabled, to him, he cannot share. Very simple. So maybe to one senior manager or someone, guys, we'll give them the share so that he can also share it with other people. He can also, means an end user also can share with others, but make sure he has a full control option there. Okay, right? So then in the edit, same options you see: undo, redo, copy, paste, data refresh. You want to do any data refresh, you can do data refresh. In the tools, edit prompts. Like if you have any prompts, I don't have any prompts. You want to open any formula bar, you can open a formula bar and write some formulas. Okay, in the display, so you want to see that comment mode, enable or disable comment modes. Tab bar, it will show all the tabs. It's all the pages. Okay. Oh, if you want to see all the pages, use the tab bar. Or hide filter panel. Hide the filter panel or show the filter panel. Both are same. In the display, guys, comment mode. In the tools, you have edit prompts. This option is again directly available. In the edit, you have data refresh. This option is also directly available. Okay. You want to bookmark this. Generally, if user wants to bookmark this, okay. Okay, you want to, this is my original story. You want to bookmark anything. Bookmark current state. First option, bookmark the current state. Okay. Means if users in edit and in optimized mode can bookmark it so that they can directly open the story. So let's say retail sales dashboard. Set as default. You want to public this bookmark? No, I create it as a private bookmark. Save it. This is end user mode, guys. So for my open bookmarks, this is an open bookmark. Users can actually open that bookmark. First page, second page, third page option. You can open the view mode in a new tab or an existing tab. Okay. So guys, any questions here? Anyone, any questions on optimized design story? Just go do your own work and research on optimized design story so that you understand it much better, because it's all same. The way we design is same. Okay. There is nothing different. Just create 1 or 2 stories so that you will be more comfortable. Because in planning, I'll be building a lot of stories in the planning, guys, but I'll not do visualizations as such. I'll be building all optimized from now. All the planning stories will be optimized. Even I'll do a lot of reporting also, but I'll not recreate the same whatever visualization I created in classic, right? I'll not be doing it. Waste of time for me. So I suggest build your retail sales story, build your employee travels dashboard once again, okay, as an optimized design. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, this is about my optimized design experience, right? So from now onwards, all the stories will be optimized designs. All will be optimized. But in planning, I don't really do visualization. So just create some, utilize this weekend and build your own optimized design stories. Okay. So yeah, I stop here, guys, for today. Yeah, in the next session, we'll start with real planning. We'll start with predictive planning in the next. I'll start working on the planning scenarios. The next 3 weeks, okay, will be completely on the planning and script. I need exactly 15 more sessions, I think. So 3 weeks from now, we'll be wrapping it. First 8. Mostly I'm targeting 15th, but it will be done early also, right? So I need exactly 15 sessions, like 10, 12 sessions on planning. Sorry, 10, 11 sessions on planning and 3, 4 sessions on script-based reporting. Okay. Mahesh, a lot of echo, man. Any questions, anyone? Okay. No questions asked.
No.
All right. I stop here for today. So let's start with, see, we are now, we built a planning model. So we are ready to do the real planning. So we are ready with the data. Now let's start with the real planning from Monday. Okay. Predictive planning, I'll start. Thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you so much.